There we go. Yes.
All right. I believe we are live, people. Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I'm Thomas Middle 75, and we're joined with a bunch of people. Why? Because we're bringing back Wildcard Wednesday live to you people. Finally, the creation from the mind of a Thomas Middle 75 to include everybody and bring whatever liquor, beer, wine, or spirit you want, and let's talk about that, shall we? Got my co-host for the day. His name is Dave.
Hey, I'm Dave. What's up, y'all?
Yo,
Dave.
Beer Master. There he is. We got Michael Kamara, Orange, Bloody. Oh, yeah. Shadio, Brooklyn, New York. Shadio on Nitro from the great state of Colorado.
Yep.
And we got James P. Madonna out there in New Jersey. What is going on?
Yes, spring is in the air. We had a mild day here in our region.
Heck yeah. It's about time.
Let's take a look at the chat for a little bit here. We got a drunken one, first one more. All right. Hope you have a good show. Thank you. Ronald Sutton is in the building. He didn't hear the gun go bang. All right. Bart Robinson. Hello. Good evening, Eric. Good evening to you. Chadio. Thank you, Chadio. We got Kent Beer Reviews. He says cheers. We got Daryl saying cheers, and we got Chadio again. Cheers to
Cheers. Yeah, I forgot I said cheers earlier.
It's a long time coming. The original Wildcard Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear about all of these great, awesome beers that everybody's bringing. And let me start and bring up Alex, the Beer Master.
Yeah, kid.
Well, today I'm reviewing from Cape May Brewing, New Jersey. It is the key lime, what's it called? Corrosion. Never had this before yet. This will be my first time. I kind of like the can art. Pretty cool stuff. I'll probably keep this can. And I think that's what I'm going to do now is pour it up and see what it's all about.
Is that a hazy New England style?
I don't know. I've had this for maybe a month or two, but it is a India. I think it's an India Pale Ale.
Nice
with key lime.
Yeah, I guess I would pour the beer and give us the look and the smell if you want. Then we'll come back around for the taste.
All right, Legendary Air. Again, thanks for doing Wildcard Wednesday again.
Got it.
Is that more of a dessert beer?
Oh,
no, I don't think it's dessert beer. I think
it smells really good.
That's an IPA beer. IPA. All right,
Legendary Eric.
Let's get a quick look and put your nostrils into it.
Now that looks like a delicious, juicy IPA.
There you go.
Pretty hazy.
Smells like an actual lemon. If I really like this beer, I'm gonna probably get it again if I can find it. This is smelling good. I can't wait to have it.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Hey, let's go check out Michael Kamara.
Okay, from Frederick, Maryland. This is Flying Dog Bloodline Blood Orange Ale. And it's 8% ABV. Let me put it into the glass. See what it looks like. Try to
Get that many Flying Dog beers.
see what we got here.
You did say Flying Dog, right?
Flying Dog.
I know there's a Flying Fish somewhere.
Yeah, there's a Flying Fish in New Jersey.
Oh,
Alex did a beer on recently. Okay, so from the pour, 2-finger, whitehead, and a lot of active carbonation, which you really can't see well in this light, probably. Let me just get a nose on it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so you're getting a citrus, and I guess you really can't tell blood orange, but it's orange anyway from the nose. We'll see when we come back around from the taste if I can taste blood orange.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Michael. We will come back to you very shortly. Let's head to New Jersey itself for James. My God.
Okay. Get this open. Gotta love these dollar store multi-can and bottle openers. All right. They got here Worldwide Stout, the Worldwide Stout Federation by Dogfish. All right. Oh,
I heard that's a really strong beer there, Legendary James.
Watch
yeah,
out.
I like the color already. All right. Even the head is a stoutish hue. All right. It has a very cocoa aroma. Very much so.
Oh, he's going right for the taste, people.
This is great.
All
This
right.
reminds me of the ZVH a porter from Poland, the one that I said was real strong.
Nice.
This has to be one of the best stouts I've ever tasted.
Formulate those opinions. We'll get back to you on that, James.
Okay.
Dipper. Be careful. You're not driving. That's good. Great, grand, wonderful. Thank you, my man. We're going to go. Well, we're going to try here. Okay, there you are. We're going to go to Chatio and Nitro. Follow him.
I don't know. I mean, I found this really small brewery I've only never heard of. It's called Left Hand Brewing Company.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of them either. And I always get confused location. I believe it's Longmont, Colorado. Yes, Longmont, Colorado. I always think they're Boulder, which they're not. But let's crack open this bad boy real quick.
Ooh, yeah.
And well, the only way to do this beer is just the upper end.
Ooh, let's watch for the nitro action.
Wow.
Ooh,
There's the
but
cascade.
that's a heady pour.
Well, yeah. I mean, but look how fast it's going up.
It's designed to pour the Alex pour.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh yeah, Legendary Eric.
Patience,
those are cool.
Presentation.
Those pours are cool.
Yeah, I love watching them. Nitros. All right, going for the aroma.
Wow.
Definitely picking up some dark malts and lactose. And that's not good for someone who's lactose intolerant. So I'm going to have a fun night.
Lactose intolerant people? No.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. I'll
Homer
come
Simpson.
around.
Homer
Yeah.
Simpson said, I will not tolerate any intolerance. Remember when he had the ice cream truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. I'll come back around with the taste and all that fun stuff.
I'm going to put the link in the chat in case some other people may want to come up and say YOLO. All right. Here we are. Dave and Thomas Metal 75. What are you bringing this evening, Dave? The bottle's in the freezer, though, but you're doing a liquor review today.
Well, I had chosen exactly the Kettle One Citron.
All right.
So, I mean, already poured it too as well. Threw a little bit of ice in it. Just we'll cool it down exactly. You know, you should basically like pour it to because get like a good basic smell to it as well. A good amount of citrus, like fruit to it as well. But still exactly the vodka like smell is still quite there. You know, get another shot of it.
What does it smell like?
No, smell exactly very much citrusy too as well. The taste of it, though, I mean, has a little bit of like a lemon kick to it exactly, but a very smooth edge based style of vodka exactly, which I enjoy so much.
Yeah.
So it definitely plays.
Awesome. All right. So the beer that I'm going to bring this evening is from Norwood, Massachusetts on Route 1.
Oh, you
This
went hometown.
is the Castle Island Brewing Company. See if you can read that. This is their American lager at 5.2% ABV. And on the 5th of November 2020, it says brewed distinctively for the everyday. This classic American lager is balanced and crisp, so it will have you reaching for another sip. So kick your feet up, breathe easy, and crack open into this a can of liquid bliss.
Now, that's some literature right there.
That's a soliloquy from Shakespearean time.
So what do we got here?
All right, I'm gonna pour it into this not so pilsnery glass, but this will do. All right, baby. Good thing I chose one that's got all kind of coloring on the glass.
So say Chatty, you probably had the better basically pour.
Yeah, I would say so. So here's what you got from you have that golden, definitely a golden yellow color in my end. It's more golden on the screen, and it definitely has that. I'm getting that pretty much 3-finger bone. What is that? Like a eggshell kind of almost bone white kind of color look to it. Nice carbonation. Looks the part of your American lagers. And the smell on it is nothing more than that. You really are getting a cake beer smell, if that makes any sense. It's like your stereotypical kind of beer. There's definitely some malty sweetness in there. Definitely that Pilsner crackery malt. And
when you say exactly like fresh, like keg mixed out, it's like to pour to as well. We're talking like a fresh keg exactly, or top like basically like a typical kind of keg.
This doesn't smell like it's old beer puddles lying around anywhere. Okay. No, and smells kind of grassy too. So I mean, it's smelling the part of a good American lager without any of the adjunct kind of notes and flavors to it there. So that is smelling good right now. I do want to go back around to Alex, the beer master, and hear about the Cape May Brewing Company. What are you drinking on? The Corrosion?
This is what I'm drinking on. I put it back in the fridge to keep it chilly, keep it cold. The glass I still have, obviously, it's still full. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing right there. And this is what it looks like. Looks like a delicious beer. Smells like a lime, kind of reminds me of an iced tea kind of thing. So let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
See, when I heard lime too as well, I thought like key lime kind of pie for it, exactly. So I guess I was a little bit off exactly with the thought process not being dessert beer.
That lime goes right through you. Tastes really good. But I don't know what the date is on this. Okay, wait a minute. Here's the date here. Maybe sour though. The best by date is 2/1/03, I think. And then it's the 051 420 0825.
Okay, that must be a lock code at the brewery. It must mean something for the brewery only.
Yeah, but it says 0825, so I'm wondering if it's like
The
eighth month 25, which would be probably this year.
Back
Last year.
2020 maybe.
Yeah.
Might have been. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters right now.
Mm-hmm. Right, very limey. If you like this kind of beer, please get it. If you're in New Jersey or something like that.
Gotcha.
So, cheers.
Any other notes, or are you going to sip and think on that from there? Yeah, I'm gonna sip on it, but like I said, all I taste is like a lime kind of. Like a lime feel.
And it's like a sour. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like that. All right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably on the tart side.
Yeah, so it's very good. Very good.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the review. Sounds like a great beer. We'll let you sip and think and enjoy the rest of the program till we get back to Alex.
You appreciate that lime flavor, that key lime flavor.
He says, "Good man." Yeah.
Well, actually, James, you can get this too because you're in New Jersey.
Cheers.
Well, New Jersey has different cultures, even though it's a little hourglass-shaped state.
The melting pot of the world.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah. All right. We are going to Brooklyn, New York, by way of Michael Kamara.
Again, there's your bottle. It looks like a Dalmatian
Oh, yeah?
dog on there, but he's got a Dalmatian body with kind of like a reddish head.
Like giraffe.
8% alcohol.
Oh, God.
Maybe
The
it's
island of Dr. Moreau.
dog's head. The freshness date is the 15th of April, so it's within range. This is what it looks like in the glass now that the head has come down a little bit. Nice lacing and good head retention. All right, so the nose was orange. Let's see if the taste is blood orange. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Michael.
Cheers.
And Drunken One says cheers to the chat.
Michael, what you think?
Cheers, Dio.
Okay, so
Thank
it
you.
is blood orange. So, I mean, I like blood orange in a beer. I've had other ones before. It's fairly good. There's some bitterness in this as well. I don't know what the IBUs are, but I would guess somewhere maybe around 50, just as a guess. It could be a little bit more, I guess.
Not overly bitter.
It's funny, you're getting a citrus even beside the blood orange. You know, little, maybe like a lemon.
All right.
It's a little intense. The alcohol, 8%, is masked, so it doesn't taste like 8%. It goes down pretty easy, so this could be a dangerous beer.
Crap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. I've enjoyed other Flying Dog beers through the years, but some have not made the mark for me. But for the most part, they do have, Raging Bitch is something else they do make, which is a Belgian IPA.
Belgian IPA, right?
Their flagship beer. I'm enjoying this.
Nice.
Trying to think of anything else I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Can always sip and think, and we come right back to you.
Mostly, I guess you'd call this it's a blood orange ale, but maybe it has some IPA characteristics in it. But you're not really getting, grapefruit. You're getting blood orange and maybe a little bit of lemon or lime citrus.
So is it a dirty IPA kind of feel?
Yeah, it's an IPA kind of feel, even though they're calling it a blood orange ale.
Gotcha.
I'll mull over it and keep sipping, and I'll have a number for you the nenext time we come around.
Excellent. Thank you, Michael. That sounds like a good beer to me.
Let's go to New Jersey.
Let's go to New Jersey.
Now I got the information on this.
All right.
All right, I got the Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout, and it says here, a very dark beer brewed with a ridiculous amount of barley. Now the information, let's see here. Okay, AVB 15 to 18%. There goes that range again. IBU 70%. Release April to May. The original release was 2020. Now let me see here. It says Utopia's barrel aged worldwide stout. Aged ales. Sam Adams Utopias is a unique blend of aged ales dating back more than 25 years. Just bypassing all the mumbo jumbo. The results is a jet black, rich and roasty beer with balanced notes of espresso, cocoa. That's what I got before. Sherry and vanilla that clocks in at 17.3 ABV. It clocks in. They give you the range anyway. Okay. Well, it's one of the best, if not the best stout I ever had. And you could smell the heavy barley malt and real heavier on the cocoa.
Do you smell vanilla, James?
Well, it's not as prominent, not nearly as the cocoa, and there is a coffee flavor, an espresso coffee flavor and aroma, but I definitely detect the cocoa.
Awesome.
Definitely a dessert beer, sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really
No bones about
very
it.
full body, very heavy duty, and it'll put hair on your bowling balls. I mean, on your chest, whatever. It's really one of the best stouts I ever had, and doing the show.
There you go.
Chad,
We'll get to you next, Shadio. I'm getting ready.
You're next.
All right.
All right.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, it's definitely outstanding and potent, and it was very important for me to bring a great stout to the debut of Wildcard Wednesday. And that's it.
Yep.
Cheerio, tally ho, and cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to James. Now
We have to Colorado.
let's go to our daddy.
Yeah, with that guy. Sorry. This beer, look at that. It's retaining all of the head, all the carbonation. It's still running up the light, very dark, but a little bit of mahoginess coming in through here. You guys probably can't see it with my average lighting, but whatever. It's mood lighting. I'm setting the mood. Hold on real quick.
He's in a lighting frame of mind.
He's having
There
a
it is.
mahogany
So,
relationship with that stuff. Mahogany relationship.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes. Very milky, a little bit of chocolate. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like a chocolate milk-esque, but it's really not. Just dark malts going through it. Definitely a dessert beer, but not one that makes chest grow, you know where. 6%, but it's a good dessert beer.
Daddy, is it very rich or something like that, or like?
No, because the nitro, like the milk stout without the nitro, yeah, it's a lot more rich than this. The nitro just kind of smooths it out. It gives it just such a good creaminess.
Huh.
They have another one they do. It's really good. It's an ESB that's on nitro. That's like, wow. It definitely reminds me of what you would probably get in Britain or somewhere. But cheers. I'll come back around with some numbers. Not a whole lot to this. I think a lot of us have had this, so I don't really have to go in huge depth trying to make this sell for left hand.
I've had it too, legendary Chad. You
Left hand.
Vanessa says hello. You're supposed
Hey,
to.
Vanessa.
Oh God. All right. Next.
Get me off this thing. Adios.
We're getting this thing off for you. Oh. All right. Chatty. All right. We got the next banner going down. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And my email address is down there in case anybody wants to do a little bit of PayPal and be nice to me. All right. So here's what. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go to our co-host, Dave. What are we drinking again, there, Dave?
I mean, so drinking kind of wants a Trone. Hopefully, that I'm doing so much.
Okay. 40%.
40%. So, I mean, it's not one of them heavy chug kind of things too as well. It's a sipping kind of beverage.
And you're doing it just on the rocks, right?
Just on the rocks.
Okay.
You know, there's no added fruit to it as well. I thought about it after taking the first sip for it, exactly, and I think I might add a little something for it, like maybe a lemon peel for it. Maybe that might play. But,
Sure.
No, I definitely enjoy it. It's very smooth too as well. I mean, it lingers a little bit too as well in the breath, but that's kind of what you kind of expect it for a good like size vodka for it too as well, especially at 40. And there's nothing really too off-putting, but the big thing is too as well, it's not a chugging exactly, it's a sipping beverage.
Yeah.
So what you got over there?
All right. Great review, yes. We have the Castle, once again, we have Castle Island Brewing Company. This is their Glare. This is their there you go, American Lager, and that is at 5.2%. And I've obviously been doing some drinking on that and sipping and thinking. The head was a lot larger than when I poured it. It's now down to that,
It dissipated fast.
like a pinky nails.
Not
kind of
even.
a little bit less than that, maybe.
That's being generous.
I say that it has I say earlier that it had like that golden kind of color. It's almost like an apple juicy kind of color at this point without that head. And you might be able to see some of the carbonation going up and down there. Not
Minimal.
Not a whole bunch in the glass.
Very minimal, it seems.
And again, the nose is just that pale maltiness. It has the graininess in there. It has the keg beer kind of smell to it. It has that cracker biscuit pilsnery malt. There's and the white bready malt for the sweetness. There's nothing that's really adjuncty about this at all. I believe that they're not even using any adjuncts in it. So it's just hops, water, yeast, and malt to give the beer its flavor. So let's do a drink on the Americano. Cheers, everybody.
Here's Eric.
Exactly where you need to be is their tagline on that.
You had me at beer.
Okay, so it's much more prickly on the carbonation in the mouth than it looks from carbonation in the glass. It has a light towards medium on the light side of the body, crisp, clean, very ultra refreshing. And the taste is mimicking the nose, basically. Lots of pale maltiness, cracker, Pilsnery style malts in that one. There's definitely a sweet kind of graininess to it. There's definitely a white bready malt in there. Again, nothing that's tasting artificial. There's nothing like a corn syrup or anything like that. It's just a pretty overall clean, full body tasting beer. I think if you had like a Miller High Life, you would probably get a similar flavor. This one's a little bit sweeter, I think, and this one is more of a fuller bodied beer overall, but pretty good if you want a craft version of a standard American style lager. So
Now, Tommy,
I'm not complaining.
I got a question for you.
So
Now, for the taste, exactly, does it seem to linger exactly at all after like you've had your first sip, or is it just like kind of dissipate pretty quickly?
fairly dry. Maybe there's a little bit of like a lemon grassy note, but that's about it. So
maybe a second or two kick, and that's about it.
yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
You know, not bad stuff. But let's hold on.
Did we lose Colorado?
Dave, hold on. What are we gonna bring Colorado back in? Come on, Colorado.
All right. Sorry about that. I fell into the wilderness up by Estes Park. Oof, that was crazy.
Not good. All right. We will. All right. Well, let's go around and talk about these beers we've all been drinking. Before we do that, let's get back to the chat a little bit here. Vanessa is saying, if it wants to show up, that's a terrible computer I own. She is saying hello to Dave. There you go.
Hello, Vanessa.
There you go. Hi, co-host Dave. What is Nina doing? She's drinking a Genesee beer, I believe she says. Drinking Jenny, and it had a solid gold Founders earlier. All right.
I said Genesee Honey Brown earlier.
Artsy fartsy glasswares. Yes, thank you. If you choose not to decide, you still made a choice. That's some Rush lyrics. Appreciate that one. All right, Drunken One. Good choice, Nina and Vanessa, finally. Doesn't anyone use mugs instead of glasses?
Too much work for
German beers, I do, yeah.
Too much writing on mine. That's my issue.
Yeah, mine's got a lot of writing on it. But let's. I want to hear from. Let's see where Alex is at with his beer. With his Cape May IPA, maybe you got a rating for us. Give us a shout out after the ratings.
Well, I think it's a very good beer. It's a very good summer beer. When the summer comes around, so I'm hoping I can find this again, because maybe it'll be a good beer to drink for the summer.
in summertime.
And it's like I said, it's Cape May Brewing, and it's Cape May, New Jersey. Key lime, corrosion. It's an India Pale Ale with key lime. So please, you can get this pretty good beer. I'm gonna tell you, Drip, I had it for maybe a couple months. I'm surprised it's still good. So I'm gonna give this beer, since it has that wonderful lime taste to it, I'm gonna give it a 90.
Ooh. Might write it down in the journal.
Now, if I drinked it fresher, I'd probably get another rating, but because I didn't drink it that much, I didn't drink it until now. It's still good, so I'll give it a 90.
Nice. And feel free to plug away at the.
This Friday, I'm doing pizza bagel bites, and it's and beer, and then on Sunday nights, me and James P. Madonna there, we do our little show. Around what time we normally do that, James?
9 p.m. Progressive discussions.
So 9 o'clock. So please join that. And that's all the 2 plugs I got.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
And my Food Fridays 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, go subscribe to everybody here. Alex the Beer Master's got a channel. James and Madonna's the Progressive Discussions, and Chetio on Nitro is Chetio. Capital Colorado. All right. Thank you, everybody. Let's hear from Michael Kamara.
Okay, I estimated the IBUs on this to be 50, and I looked it up, and it's 40. So maybe it tastes a little bit more bitter to me, but 40 can be, bitter. I'm going to give it the same 90 that Alex gave his, so it's an A-. I like it. I mean, it's not the best blood orange ale I've ever had, but it's a good one, and I would buy it again. And it does really mask the alcohol well. So it's bitter though, and it does leave a bitter finish as well. This Sunday and all Sundays, Stout Sunday on John Anilli's channel. I'm his co-host. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody can come on. I know several of you have been on in the past, and you're always welcome.
I'm usually half asleep, but yeah, I'll try to make it.
Well, you're in a different time zone.
I know. It's 8:30. Drinking 8:30 in the morning. Drinking Stout. It's a little rough.
I mean, I think
It's fun.
me, John, and Michael, and Eric, we're on the same time zone. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me with John, yeah.
Yep.
I'm the only one that's not East Coast tonight. I just realized that.
Oh, it's all right.
Nobody loves me.
Dark. That's what the After Dark beers on Bumpy Road Brewery's channel is all about.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of stouts and like really big drinking full-bodied beers, you got to go to James McDonough and that worldwide stout from Dogfish.
Yes, the worldwide stout. Yes. So anyway, hold on.
Breaking
All right,
news.
now, Dogfish Head worldwide stout. I was tempted to give it a 100, but I would have to give it a 99 because I don't want to make a claim that something is number one, the king. You know, I want to leave a little room in there. So I'd say 99% out of 100. So far, it's the best stout I have ever had so far. You know, with all the massive amounts of breweries that are in existence and then future ones popping up. That's why I like to leave a little room at the top. So anyway, yeah, 99% out of 100. Excellent.
Plug away anything going on your social media platforms, good sir.
I'm sorry, me?
Plug away anything on your social media and YouTube.
Oh, no, just everything's been fairly quiet except for the show, the open topic show I do with Alex and whoever else joins. You know, people can do reviews on liquor. They can talk about any subject they want. There's no censorship. And so, yeah, other than that, I mean, I was doing Fandango Friday, but it was like nobody that could make it. And Sensational Saturday's tough because people do stuff on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So you know, but you know, I have the banners waiting in the wings just in case. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. There's really nothing else going on. Sometimes I go live on Facebook on my fitness group, the International Brotherhood of Polybons, and or like the time me and Alex, the beer master, we went live on Everything is Food, the Facebook group that I created in 2012. Well, all of them collectively. So, and that went very well because
Sure did.
me and Alex were talking about Mexican food for a while. So that went pretty well.
I want to do that again on Facebook because that's pretty cool.
Well, you can only have one person, which is not. I can think of worse things. You know, I mean, it's not that bad. You can have one person on video.
Yeah.
When you go, but you go live on a tab, a laptop or desktop, you can have more people, more guests on video.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like now. I think Alex told me there's the $20 a month professional StreamYard, and then there's one for $10 per month, where you can have 10 people, but it doesn't have as many features as the 20. But still, you know, unless you're at the point where you're earning a little revenue.
Yeah,
True that.
from
Yeah, that's what it would take.
Doesn't pay really to work.
well, let's go back to all right, the one and only Chatty-O. He's finishing that nitro beer.
No, that's just all that was left in the glass was just some nitro freaking goodness.
Somebody had an accident.
I think he's gonna hold his glass.
Yeah, it's on the top. I need a refill or a refund, either or. But no, this is as always. This is a very solid beer, and I can say when I'm tasting here, even though I'm maybe 30 miles away from Longmont, when I'm tasting here, I can go down to Tampa, Florida, and it tastes exactly the same.
Yep.
So the left hand has figured it out, and as I looked it up, and there's distributors across the country, so it leaves their brewery in Longmont and goes across the country. I'm shocked they don't have like a secondary, just like I guess a brew factory or whatever, brew facility in like North Carolina or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's outstanding that they can get this beer, all of their beers, across the country and keep the quality. With that being said, this is definitely a 98.
Ooh, whoa! Shots fired.
That's one of the best nitro milk stouts I've ever had. 98 is as solid as I almost get. As for shout outs, got some breaking news. I could have done something tonight and I decided against it. For Multi Monday, it came down to one vote for Multi Monday with Bumpy Roads Brewing Company, 8 p.m. Eastern. Old Ale won by one vote.
Oh my God!
Wow. I do not have an Old Ale, and I have a Vienna Lager. So if I switch my vote back up to Vienna Lager like 10 minutes ago, Vienna Lager would have won. I have that, but it's like my friends I get together with Mondays. I haven't seen them in like a month and a half. So I'm like, you know what? I just throw my vote elsewhere. I'm going to see you guys drink some Old Ales. Try to find some Old Ales. That's pretty difficult to find. On my channel, beer reviews, food reviews, cats interrupting everything like this guy is right now. Some video games here and there. There just hasn't been anything good, cheap, new, free, whatever demos on Steam.
Right.
Play. So unfortunately, fortunately, I'm focused on beer right now, which is a lot of fun. So tons of beer reviews coming out. I'm trying to make St. Patrick's Day a nice, big, fun day with several beer reviews coming out then. So yeah. Thank you for having me, Eric. It's been a blast. I'm honored to be here for the inaugural episode of Wildcard Wednesday 2.0.
Let's look. Your first time. Thank you, Chetio. Let's call this like what do you want to call this, Dave and James and Michael?
Coronation of Eric Fraunfelter.
Yeah, we may have to re-release this every Wednesday as far as if people want to do it. And if this thing were ever to get like bigger, maybe a StreamYard account to be bought. But at this point in time, show needs to grow for me to buy the account. But we're doing just fine.
Oh, it's a great start for the first one, man. Looking at your numbers right now. And
good. The Old Ale, one of the more popular ones. The one that at least comes to my mind is the North Coast Brewing, the Old Stock, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's your buddy, Massive Beer Reviews. I think Matt Dapkins. I think that's his favorite beer. And you can see a bunch of vertical tastings. His channel. I would highly recommend his channel, Massive Beer Reviews, and look up some of the Old Stock Ale. You'll get a sense for what the style of Old Ale is really all about.
Eric Founders makes Old Curmudgeon, which is
it's hard to find here. I mean, I can find other Old Ales, but you boys have fun. I want to hang out with my friends.
Check out Beer Advocate. They do a really good job of listing out beer styles, and then just go and look through the list of those styles and see what's in your area. Especially if your local beer stores have an online store, you can see what the selections are. But yeah, I want to go to my co-host Dave, and I want to see what he's going to rate the Kettle One Citron vodka.
You know, I've had some time now to think about this too as well, and you know, I feel very comfortable saying it's an 87.
87, all right.
I mean, the thing exactly that I couldn't really go into the A range for too as well is that, you know, I can't imagine like having this every single day exactly. And I can't really imagine too as well exactly it would play for every single season too as well. You know, I would imagine this would be like a perfect kind of thing too as well. like the summer kind of days too as well, for like kind of mowing the lawn exactly or something like that, or being outside, or like something to sip onto as well. It's a little bit citrus too, exactly. That kind of plays very, very well for here. So I feel very comfortable exactly with that 87 rating.
Awesome. And anything to shout out?
Well, I mean, for me right now, exactly, it's not really any channel stuff exactly that I've been working on. I've been spending a lot of my time watching, simply preparing for the NFL draft upcoming too as well. Do a lot of research exactly and kind of getting that stuff rocking and rolling and ready for that.
Awesome.
And I mean, it's been a crazy COVID basically time frame, so I wish everyone basically at home exactly to be nice, safe, and sound too as well, and hopefully you're all healthy. And that's kind of all I got right now. But you know what? Let's kick this off to the guy that kicked us off for today.
Yeah.
What you got here?
So I will say that at some point he's going to have to get back on this channel because I bought 2 one chips and he still hasn't eaten his damn one chip yet. So we'll have to get to that sometime. I know a little off the bandwagon when it happened, but
well, here's a question. Y'all want to see me do this live?
Not now, maybe.
I don't know about that one.
Well, tune in next time exactly if you want to see it. So
we'll set up something. I'll watch and suffer. You can watch him suffer.
My suffering means exactly views for you guys.
Oh, Jesus. All right, maybe.
Hey, Eric, Russia is shipping its COVID-19 vaccine named Sputnik V all over the world, except the United States.
There it is.
Seriously, that's what it's called, Sputnik V.
But are they really not sending it to the United States, though, or are you just joking?
No, they're not.
No,
I don't think I think the FDA will probably have to take a really close look at Sputnik.
yeah.
Look who's commenting on the program today.
Oh, look who it is.
Who did we get?
I'm here. Hello. He's the guy that does the bathroom reviews, Dave. Remember, Gabriel?
He's got to get on this show in the bathroom with the tiles and stuff.
First time we ever met Gabriel, he was in his bathroom. It had nice acoustics. But let's talk about a beer real fast before we get into that one. Ooh,
Very good acoustics, yes.
Castle Island. That's actually an island on Boston Harbor. Boston. Now I'm saying Boston Lager, American Lager, 5.2%. Now, as I'm drinking the beer and it's warming up a little bit, which is the wrong temperature for the beer, David asked about cleanliness and that kind of thing, aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lingering taste now. Yeah.
You mean because it warmed up a little bit?
More of the malty sweetness is coming out, and there's only like a minimally like slick kind of oily body, but that's just minimally as the beer's warming up. It's a nice full-bodied American style lager. It's again pretty clean. Yeah, crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. As far as lager beers are concerned, I guess I give this an 88 out of 100. Yeah, you can write that one down, Michael.
So it's a B+.
Yeah, it's a high B+. Now, just alone, the price point's not really that bad. I think it was like between 12 and 13 at the brewery, I believe, for the 4-pack. So really good price for the beer. If you want a standard sort of stereotypical kind of beer a la Miller High Life, this one's good. And I'm not getting the sweetness that hits me like rice or corn or anything like that.
It was really sweet.
No, it's definitely not any of that. Nor is it the what's the stuff? The corn syrup like your Schlitz Brewing Company or Pabst kind of uses in their beer. So this one's good, but you know they have some more flavorful offerings, and sometimes you just want this style of beer. But it's pretty good for that style. So obviously, shout outs here's Thomas Metal 75's channel of YouTube. You can come here for the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel. Rate, comment, subscribe, donate on the PayPal email below. And hopefully we'll try to do this every Wednesday as far as things permit and people want to join. I'll try to make an event for StreamYard and YouTube in the next day or so and get the ball rolling on that. And what else? Oh, Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel or Massachusetts Beer Reviews group on Facebook. Myself and Tom the Beer Whisperer moderators. We'll let you in. And the band I'm drumming in, Oxblood Forge. We got 2 more mixes left to get before we get ready to master and hopefully start pressing the album and getting it ready for release. So Cheers to that, everybody. Yeah. We got Mary's in the building. Mary says, hello. Hi, guys. Oh, Mary and to the Butch. Yeah, Mary and the Butch. Dave, you've never met Mary and the Butch. You would love those people.
All right.
They're just like you, but up in Canada.
All right.
All right. Man, they're crazy. That's why you would love them. All right, we got 4 people watching, and we got 45 minutes into the program. Oh, next thing going on here, if anybody's interested, is Beer Chug's channel on YouTube. He's going to do What ABV, people. I know Dave was on that program 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, had a good run, exactly. And I kind of tapered off at the very end.
Yeah, all right. So we don't have to vote. We're going to do wild card beers next week. So unless anyone else has anything to add, I think we can take this program to extra innings off.
There we go.
Well, thanks you all for showing up.
Yes,
everybody.
thanks, Pat.
Eric, thanks for hosting.
Oh,
Yes.
Appreciate you, Eric.
here we go. And until next time, grab your glass, dude. Until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers.
Cheers to you, Dave.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Wheel. Thank you.
All right.
Boom. Goodbye.
Woo!
Oh,
Where'd Eric go?
We're still live. Hi, guys.
still alive. He didn't end the show.
It's not over yet, Eric. Still on.
Eric is still alive.
Still on.
Let me press end broadcast. Do not leave studio. Goodbye.
Welcome. back to the circus.
You got women on your mind.
Come on.